So Draymond Green is still Draymonding. Seems that he went to rehab after being suspended, and Draymond Green hasn't learned a damn thing, people. He has not learned a damn thing. He, of course, went on his podcast. He's bad-mouthing, just everybody. Talking about Juric isn't a good player, or Nurkic he's not good enough to be giving him the short symbol after scoring on him. He's doing his antics back on the court. It's just a matter of time. You guys know it. It's just a matter of time before he does something crazy again. He didn't learn anything. All that stuff that he lied about to us about being a better person and taking a deeper look at this, and all of that stuff was just a flat out lie. It took what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks for Draymond to start Draymond again and turn back into his crazy self. Oh my goodness. It's just, I don't understand the mentality. Well, I take that back. I do understand the mentality because he's not that great of a basketball player. So he has to be this way in order to affect his team, which, God bless him, he's a pivotal part to what the Warriors do. I mean, they are a totally different team without him because he is an outstanding defensive player, and he's a good distributor of the basketball. He is. You can't take that away from him. But, man, they went on a streak without Draymond where they weren't going to make the playoffs. They've been one of the top 3 teams over the last 2.5 weeks in the NBA. Actually, 3 weeks. They've been one of the top teams in the league. He got a lot to do with that, man. So, Draymond needs to realize the only reason he's relevant is because he has Curry with him. You could say the same thing about Scottie Pippen. Now, I'm not saying Draymond's as good as Scottie Pippen, so please don't let me try to think that I'm trying to make that comparison. I'm just saying how good Scottie Pippen was without Michael Jordan. So, and yeah, he did run off the rant. There ain't no question about that. He ran off the rant. I'm just saying Draymond, he's back to Draymond. It's only a matter of time, people. It's just a matter of time. He's going to Draymond again, and it's going to be bad. And yeah, it's going to be bad. Something else is going to happen. The league is not going to suspend him again. They're going to start making excuses for him, and everybody's going to be pissed off. And that's what drives away people from the NBA. Now, don't get me wrong. Millions and millions and millions of fans watch the NBA. But a lot of people just get turned off by it because it's like, come on, man. Why the antics? We don't need the antics. So, yeah, at this point, Draymond's going to knock somebody out. He is. He's crazy. And I'm over it. I'll be honest with you. I'm completely over it with Draymond. Just over it. He's going to do what he does. He's going to act like he acts. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got lucky by teaming up with Clay and Steph. He maximized his potential, which no power to him. I mean, you can't fault him for that. So, sound like I'm hating on Draymond, or am I telling the truth? That's the problem with young generation of people. If you tell the truth, then you're hating. I just don't understand the ignorancy of that. Nobody can tell the truth anymore unless you're hating. Well, okay, I'm hating on Draymond. There you go. And what? What does that mean? I'm a hater? Okay. Now what? What's that mean? I just, people get on my nerves with the nonsense, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Draymond doing his thing. It's just a matter of time. I don't mind the crazy play. I mind the antics. So, but it is what it is. People don't want to hear the truth, Big B, says my man Pat Cockrell on YouTube. That's just unfortunately where we're at today. Yeah, you're right. People don't like hearing the truth. So, who gave me the doctor power? My live. That's what gave me the power. So, and you know, when you're on your live and somebody comes in and they get on their phone and they're watching you, and then they say, "Who gave you the power to do something?" I gave myself the power. And apparently I got the power over you because you came in here to complain to me. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Draymond getting older and slower. That's the only way he stopped guys from scoring. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to go that far yet with Draymond because I still think Draymond's a great defender. I'm not going to go that far. I just think he is getting a little slower, and on the offensive end, he gets so disrespected. So I think that's partly where it is. I think that's partly where it is. He gets so disrespected, and then he's got to bring out the antics to try to up that. So, but that's partly where it is. I get it. I get it. Draymond's a good defender. He's also a product of a system that fits him. Absolutely. Just like I said, he got lucky but he maximized that luck. He got lucky, but he took advantage of it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. The man's turned himself into a multi-millionaire. He's probably worth $90 to $100 million. He got lucky to get drafted where he got drafted, but you know what? Good for him. Can't hate on that. So, cannot hate on that. Let's see here. Man, these are glasses my wife bought me a while back, Mike DeRuler. We went to the Kentucky Derby a couple years ago. My wife bought me these glasses for the Derby. I like them. I like them. They're going to come out soon for Goon Squad. And on Goon Squad t-shirts, y'all going to like what they look like. They got little glasses in there. Y'all are going to like what they look like, man. And everybody will have to get one. So, Draymond is not an old school player. Those guys did not play like that. Stop. Stop the nonsense. So, he's a reliable defender and a reliable offender, says my man David Gonzalez about Draymond. Yeah, you're right. He's a reliable defender and he's a reliable offender because you know something is coming. You know something is coming. So, the league needs Draymond. The league's too soft without him. Is Draymond tough or is Draymond dirty? Because there's a huge difference. I mean, is Draymond really tough? I mean, tough guys push people around, fight people, is an enforcer. Is he doing that or is he just being dirty? Because there's a difference. There is a huge difference. So, I'm not sure. It's a fine line, but I wouldn't say Draymond's an enforcer. And I'm not sure that he's tough. But that's just me. That's my opinion. People are going to have a different opinion. He's an entertainer. Absolutely. 100%. 100% he's an entertainer. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But yeah, Draymond, he just kind of is what he is, man. He is what he is. He's an okay basketball player. A lot of people say he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm like, come on, man. What are we doing? I don't even think he's a Hall of Famer, but I think the NBA puts in everybody, so he'll get in. He'll absolutely get in. So, but to tell me that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, I'm like, okay. Somebody tried to tell me he was a top 20 power forward of all time. I'm like, oh my God. That was yesterday somebody tried to say that. Oh my God. What are we talking about? Top 20 all time? Jiminy Christmas. That's just crazy. Just crazy. He should be in the UFC. I don't know. I don't know. I saw Draymond Green play football. Yeah, he has no place in the UFC. I saw Draymond play football. I know y'all have seen that clip of him at Michigan State in a spring game. Yeah, he's not built for that. So the UFC, he's definitely not built for the UFC. He ain't built for football. So no. Mr. Triple Single. Yeah. Let's move on, people. We're going to break it down to the open mic session. Let's get out of this Draymond topic because we could go on forever. And you're going to have your defenders. You're going to have your people that are haters. I'm one of those haters, apparently. I can live with that. I can live with it. But to say Draymond plays like the old school, yeah, whatever. No, he don't. Somebody brought up talking about Wilt and Nate Thurman. You think that Draymond Green is in the same class as Wilt, Nate Thurman, and Bill Russell? Stop talking basketball. Just stop.